Ivory Coast 2023 African Cup of Nations is coming up. Positive news around the national football team in terms of players, transfer deal and stuff like that. Our man Samson Due, congratulations to Samson Due from LPRC. All of the men will be playing in Europe next season. Probably we will arrive in June this month or next month. He will arrive in Europe. Samson Due, big boost for the Liberian national team. What it means for the national football team of Liberia, central defender Samson Due to move to Europe. Great boost, great football education for him. Prince from Kosovo, Samson Due, two current center backs for Liberia. They will be competing at a very stronger level now in Europe. So we expect more tougher resistance from Samson Due and Prince from Kosovo. But some of the central defenders we may see in the national team will be Adolfo Marshall. We heard he's due in Moravia this week or something. He would turn up to train with the home-based national team. It's another central defender from Malta. They just qualified for the Malta Premier League. And Lone Star young defender Daniel P from Denmark. They've been going through some relegation issue with the club in Denmark. They've been facing some tough relegation plays off, but hopefully things will settle down. He's another player that we could see in the national team for the 2023 African Cup of Nations qualification. But looking at the central defenders available for Liberia, Prince, Samson Due, Marshall, Eugene Dennis, Daniel P. What it means for Lone Star center back, it means that there's a huge pressure and competition for the first slot. And if Coach Butler stays, we know Samson Due, Prince are his two starters for now. Before it was Daniel P and Samson Due. With Samson Due now coming to Europe, it means the door open for another local central back to step up and take that local space that Samson Due had. So, and we will expect maybe Amara Kamara from Watanga could be the next local base center back within the national team set up. But what Marshall will bring to the team, Marshall bring a little bit of experience too. You know, he's not. He been with the national team a couple of times, but when he coming now, he need to compete for his slot. Daniel P needs to compete for his slot. Prince and Samson Due, are they secure status in the Lone Star? No. Things can change, but something, a very strong worker, Prince, very clever defender, good measurement when it comes to long balls, good calculation, his distribution when he going on the left-hand side is excellent, and he always plays short to the receiving midfielder, big boost for him. With Lone Star center backs boosting in Europe, with four center backs will be in Europe, it will be a little bit of difficulty for the next coach to make selection who to start. But I think they should just continue with the same setup and let them grow and get confidence. Let them grow, learn from each other. Bring in Marshall, bring in Daniel P. Let them increase the tempo and the pressure on the current two center backs to boost the confidence within the national team. We'll talk about right and left back. Currently, we all know what's his name, Mark P. Mark Papa. Yeah, Mark Papa is Lone Star right back for now. Definitely, so a long future ahead of him. Mark Papa. And the man Van Dave talk about the man Arvin. Yeah, Arvin center back. Another option over there. Arvin all the way in Iraq. Yeah, the man go all the way to Badam, man. All the way to Badam. The football kept go all over. So I haven't been in the local scene. He been in the local league for a while. He had time with the national team, and then Coach Butler confidence dropped, and then he was out. They brought him back. We saw him from the left side. Now it becomes Arvin. It's Arvin, Daniel P, Prince, Samson Due, Marshall, Eugene Dennis. The first thing Eugene Dennis need to do is he needs to go to a better level. You can be playing in the 5th level in Denmark. That's amateur. I don't know how he got into the national team because they wanted Marshall to come. Then Marshall asked him for invitation. And then before they could send an invitation for Marshall to arrive in Tokyo, it was going to take a long time. They're looking for a Liberian defender around Europe that are available. Eugene Dennis is there with American passport. flew straight into Turkey and went straight into Lone Star 11 from the amateur level, Division 5. Nothing against the player. Nothing against the player. But Liberia should not repeat that nonsense. Never. Never. Repeat it. Never. Hey, the Bram, how did you get power, man? Say your team going to play off. Your team already relegated. Then you get by heavy level. They already relegate your team. Then LFA say they're doing a second relegation playoff. You must still. But listen to me. Listen to me. I hear people can say, hey, my man, Lunsta not get play around. Anybody tell you Lunsta do not have players around, tell them say that person is not telling you the truth. We should learn to build the national team around players at the top level. At the top level. There's a reason you don't see me advocating for no player that playing Jaja level football to go play for Liberia. People say, because the first mistake Liberian players usually make, when we talk about Lone Star, they start looking at the players in the national team and they forget about the players they will play against. So when you start calculating and discussing about Lone Star, you should be thinking about Senegal, playing against Senegal, playing against Ivory Coast, playing against Ghana. That's why you measure your fitness. But Lone Star, that mistake they made in Turkey, to take amateur player, they went to Turkey, another player walking a ball in Turkey, they throwing a point in national team. Listen, Liberia, we are more than 100 years old, bro. How the national team got to that level that someone just walking a ball in Turkey, you are taking a point in Lone Star, Jesse, take all of them on Denmark. No disrespect to Eugene. Eugene, you're a great player. If you want to keep the national team space, you need to compete at a higher level. So next season, since the Danish league is almost over, I know it's over now, the league over. What? Get to any country and be in at least their tier level. Because with Samson Due in Europe, coming to Europe, Samson Due, Prince in Europe, that center back, maybe for the next 4 years, it lack already. It lack. Because something will improve. His education will develop. His resistance will develop. That's one over there. Let's clear that one from there. Let's clear something from there. Daniel Pay, he may not be playing regular in Denmark now. Except he go back to playing Liberia. But if I was Daniel Pay, it's no turning back. I'll be the guy. Where his name said? Jane Biddy, scrum man. The man went to Ghana. The man said, going by Liberia. They are reached India. That guy was sick. I mean, I eat ticket money. I mean, well, India in play, they playing Shalom to the man in America. So Daniel Pay, another center back option right there at first division level. He's playing. So even if they relegate that team, they'll go to the third level in Denmark. He will still play for Liberia. Number 2, Adolfo Marshall, another old hand. You know that people put he wet, you know, put a wet band on one of his knee. I tell the man be doing all the football when you see all the football boost. Another option that Lone Star need to consider that man playing in center back too. Another option. So for the next 4 years, the only place will be taking maybe you defender from. Maybe the best local defender will brought something to it and then we'll start nurturing the next local defender. But all the yama defender them in amateur league, you better come to good level. The man will be mentioning, let me see what I need the man mentioning. He said, just what you need to bring this player, Sekou Kone, Martins, Sherry Kone, Frankie, Daddy. All the people that listen, I don't know why I'll be hating it. I see Liberian generally them hating. Yeah. I'll see Liberian Jonathan hating here about Haji Red. Hating here behind Haji Red. Oh, Haji Red will come play. Listen, any player that be bluffing to play leading. Don't ever be on it. The woman that bought here 27, no way to wait. No way to wait. He will find a way to Liberia. I be here behind people. That be here behind players. And they jama where you say like your left back. You're waiting for Ghana. You're waiting for Ghana. I'm not thinking about Liberia. I don't jama story, but I ain't let you talk about it because when I talk about that story, we put the whole LFA in trouble. The whole LFA. The whole LFA. So really feel that. Yeah. Yeah, leave that other jama story. Yeah, that other story.